everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Rosie's View. This is the series where I ask you guys on Twitter to send me questions that you guys need advice on, and I respond to them the best of my ability. So, let's go ahead and get started with the first question, and these are all anonymous. So, the first one, how can I relax when I'm stressed out? So, the best way that I usually find to relax when I'm super stressed out is, like, I did this the other day because I was really stressed out and I just needed, like, some time to just chill for a while. So, I went and I got the bubble bath ready, nice warm water, and I got myself some, cookies. Yes, I ate cookies in the bathtub. And some sweet tea, because I'm a southern gal. And I put a bath bomb in the tub that was a cucumber melon smelling one. So it smelled really good. And that was like a happy scent. And then I put bubbles in there and I watched some YouTube videos on my phone while taking a bubble bath. And it kind of just really helped me calm down and be a lot less stressed. It relaxed my muscles, which is something that, like, your muscles get really tense when you're stressed out, and it got rid of my headache, and it really made me feel good. So, like, if you need to calm down, maybe if you can't go to that drastic of a measure, just grab yourself some cookies and lay down on a comfy couch and watch some YouTube videos or listen to some music that makes you happy. Hell, if nobody's home, sing at the top of your lungs. Like, sing like nobody's listening. Just do something that makes you happy, and that'll make you relax when you're stressed out. Just kind of, like, set some time aside for yourself in spite of, like, a really stressful week. So that's my best opinion on that. Next question. Tips on getting through school. I'm already dying inside. I feel this so much. Senior year is literally hell so far. But tips on getting through school, just kind of, I don't know, just, there's another question that follows up with that a bit later that I noticed. How do I deal with the idiots at my school? That's kind of my issue with getting through school, is there's a lot of idiots at my school. There's a lot of people that just make me want to strangle them sometimes, but I can't do that because I can't get arrested, because I need to, like, make a future for myself, you know. An arrest warrant or whatever wouldn't really help that. But how to deal with the idiots, just kind of ignore them to the best of your ability. If you can't, then just don't say anything back. If you do say something back, say it sarcastically, in a way where it won't get them, like, upset or something, because you don't want them to be, like, upset, because then they'll make your life miserable. But yeah, just, and, like, getting through school grade wise, make sure you do your homework, make sure you study for tests, even if you study for a test, like, literally 5 seconds before a test, because you think, oh, I don't need to study, I'm really good at memorizing things, because that's like me. I don't ever study for tests. Or I used to never, but then I'm like, okay, I'm actually struggling in some tests. So then I started, like, going back and reading my notes, like, speed reading them a couple minutes before my test, and I figured out I actually memorize things a lot easier when I just do it when I'm cramming. Sure, I don't remember it later, but whatever. But, yeah, that's my best tip on getting through school. And just, like I said, when you get home, do something to get yourself not to be so stressed, even if it means setting aside an hour just to be yourself and then getting to do homework. Like, don't immediately get out of school and do homework, or you're gonna want to just cry inside. So, okay, next question. I've been having really bad anxiety lately and I don't know how to handle it. Advice? Okay, so I kind of covered this topic a while ago in another Rosie's View, back when I did, like, specific topics. But, I'll put the link to that down in the description. But having really bad anxiety, you really just, if you're having an anxiety attack, you need to take really deep breaths and just find a happy place and just go there. Like, when you're anxious about something, just try. Like, I understand anxiety is really bad. I get really, really bad anxiety too. I'm actually going to go have an appointment with my psychiatrist in a couple weeks because my anxiety is being too bad recently and I need him to see me. So I completely understand anxiety being really, really bad. The best way to combat it is just try not to think about what's making you anxious. Even though I know that sounds really hard to do, it's something you really got to work on. You've got to just think of a happy place, think of someone that makes you happy, even if you have to, like, call that person. Like, when I have really bad anxiety attacks, I will just out of nowhere call Hayden and just talk to him. Just say, I really need to talk to you. I'm having really bad anxiety. I can't stop shaking. And he will just joke around with me and make me feel better. Like, you need to find some escape. Just find something that you can do, because that's a really good way to, like, combat it. And if your anxiety keeps getting worse and worse and worse and you can't think of anything that'll help it, then you probably need to go to a psychiatrist and see what they can do to help you. Because I'm no doctor. I can't diagnose your anxiety. I can't diagnose what type you have or anything. I can't say if you have severe anxiety or not. You'd need a doctor to tell you that. Like, I have severe anxiety. You need somebody to be able to tell you exactly what you have so you can look up what to do to fix it. Because there are different types of anxiety. It's not all the same type. So, yeah, and there is medicine out there for it. Not everybody needs the medicine, but it's there in case you need it. So that's all I can do, or all I can say. Okay. Next question was the idiots in my school. That one went with number 2. Next question. Some of my friends are complete dicks and I don't know what to do, as if I told them that I didn't want to talk to them anymore, they'd go and be even worse. What can I do to stop this? Okay, if this is a person I'm thinking about, you're really young. Most of the people that watch my videos, I assume, are, like, very, like, teenager, but not 18 yet. Friends that you have early on, there's no absolute guarantee that they're gonna be your best friend when you go on to college or whatever. If they're being dicks to you, they don't deserve to be your friend. Everybody's minds are changing right now. Everybody at your age level, your brain is going through something where it is developing new answers to solutions. It's figuring out exactly what you want to do and how you handle certain situations. And obviously for them, it's going way differently than it's going for you. So they're turning into complete dicks to you. If you told them you didn't want to talk to them anymore, they'd go and be even worse. Then don't tell them you don't want to talk to them. Just kind of phase yourself out of that friendship. If they're being complete dicks, odds are they're trying to get you to go away anyway. Find yourself some better friends. Even if it's just one person from that group that maybe agrees with you that they're being complete dicks, go with them. I had a group of friends my freshman year, and it was a huge group of people, and I was like, yeah, I'm popular. I have a bunch of friends. You know how many people I'm friends with currently from that group that I can actually consider, like, really, really good friends of mine? 2. 2 people from that entire group that I know, without a doubt, are there for me no matter what. Out of, like, 20? Your friendships are going to change over the years. Hell, I don't even know if I'm going to be friends with these 2 people anymore. Once, or in a couple years. One of them's birthday is tomorrow. Or today, the day I'm uploading this. Like, there's no guarantee I'm going to be best friends with him for my entire life. I know he's going to a completely different college across the state. But he's still my friend now. If somebody's being a dick to you, they don't deserve to be your friend. It's kind of my rant, because I had somebody who, she kind of was just being a bitch to me, and she wanted to get me not to be her friend anymore. She had that motive, and I knew it. And then eventually she just told me she didn't want to talk to me anymore, basically, by being really, really dumb. You guys probably, if you follow me on Twitter, you remember sometimes I would just tweet about how I'm having, like, an anxiety attack because I see her or something, because she does something that just makes me, like, so frustrated. She acts like such a child sometimes. We're 17 years old, and she was complaining that I had the same hair color as her. Why? Oh my god, my hair is red. It's been red since 8th grade. You dyed your hair red, what, last year? I don't even know. Like, just... sorry. Rant. Don't deal with those people. Don't be that person that just deals with it because you want to keep the friendship. And if I'm not explaining the situation well enough because I don't know your situation well enough, just message me about it. Tell me, like, the whole story, and then I'll help you specifically. But from what you said, that's my best advice. Okay, moving on, because I'm starting to get pissed. Anyway, how to get settled into a new school. Now, with this question, I had to ask what grade the girl was in. She said she's in 11th grade, so that kind of gives me some perspective. Okay. I have only changed schools once. That was a long time ago. That was 1st grade. Yeah, halfway through 1st grade, I left my really nice school, and I went to a different one that was strange. But how I got adjusted then, I didn't. I missed my friends. I was a very confused 1st grader, wondering why we moved across town and went to a different school, and where my friend Eddie was, because I was a little 1st grader that had my, like, boyfriend. His name was Eddie. He was bald. He was adorable. We cut a girl's eyelashes off. Long story. Anyway, so I missed my friends. I was awkward. I was geeky. The class I was put in, actually, I was put in a class that was smaller than all the other classes in our grade, so they put us with the disabled kids. So that's why I kind of am a lot, like, nicer when it comes to disabled kids, because I had an entire, like, class to be with them, an entire school year to, like, get to know them and stuff. I don't know. So I used to, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into that. I can go in that on a different topic if you guys want to. But, how to get settled into a new school. If I were to change schools right now, I'd probably join chorus at the new school, because that's something I enjoy. So my suggestion, join a club. That's something you enjoy, because that'll probably get you introduced to the kind of people that you were friends with at your last school, I guess. Don't give up on those friendships, though, from your last school, because those friendships, like, long distance friendships happen. They still work. Even if you're at a new school, hey, they're still there. They're still gonna be your friends, and they can help you through it. But yeah, join a club. Put yourself out there, but not too far out there. Like, don't set yourself in a path to be bullied, but put yourself out there in a way where people will respect you, and they won't be like, oh, they're, like, painfully shy, and, like, we can so easily pick on them. Kind of put yourself in the middle, you know? Most people, as far as I know at least, whenever a new person comes to my school, I automatically introduce myself, and I'll generally be, like, their first friend until they find people that they actually, like, belong with in terms of friendship. Like, I'll just be the first person they get to know. Find that person. Find the me of your school. Find the person that will point you in the right direction of where you should go, tell you what clubs there are, tell you how things work at the school, what the system is, because I know every school is different. Like, I've never seen a school have cliques where it's like the preps, the jocks, the stuff like that. Like, I've never seen that. I've just seen, like, the 3 different levels where it's, like, really, 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 like, you don't even know they exist until, like, somebody points them out to you. I've seen that. And then the middle is, like, people know your name, but they don't really know you. They just, like, know you exist. And then the top level where it's, like, everybody knows all of your shit and who you are and you're Miss Popular or whatever. I'm in the middle. People know who I am, but I'm not, like, at a level where I get drama or stuff like that very often. I'm not at a level where everybody knows, like, everything about me. So I just say try to figure out how your school works, how that system works, because every school is different. If you need any, like, additional help with that, just let me know, and I will try to give you advice to the best of my ability. But this is the best way I can answer your question right now without more knowledge. So message me on Twitter when you get more knowledge about the things I told you. I don't know. Okay. This last question. Now, this girl that asked this question, she's near and dear to my heart. She and I met around the same time, actually, that Hayden and I met. So I've known her for a really long time. And she's just always messaging me, and, like, she knows my shit, I know her shit. And, like, I don't know. Anyway, so I know what she means by this question. This is her question. Moving on, not from a person or an event from your but from your past. Moving on from the fact that you'll never get any of it back, and it might never be as good as it was, and accepting that. Now, like, she asked me about this a while ago because her parents got divorced and her mom got remarried and all this stuff. And I'm not saying who, so but she's been going through a lot. And I remember when my parents got divorced, like, I knew things weren't really going to be the same, but I really didn't look at it that way. I looked at it like, hey, I'll get new adventures. I'll get new experiences. I'm not always going to know what to expect. Like, sure, I sometimes wonder what it would have been like if my parents hadn't divorced, and what it would have been like if every Christmas was the same. But with it being different, it's unique. You never know at all what to expect. There have been Christmases where my mom woke me up on New Year's Eve and said, pack your suitcase, I just rented us a cabin in Georgia, or something. Like, just something random where I just didn't know what to expect because we had more of a freedom to do that. My mom's side of the family, and I live with my mom, or I did at that point. My mom's side of the family is from Germany. She's a German immigrant. She moved here in her, like, middle 20s. So I don't have any of her side of the family there. If I want to have a Christmas that is a huge family Christmas, I have to go to my hometown and go to my dad's side of the family, which I generally, like, we still do that. We kind of have, like, 2 Christmases, but without having my mom's side of the family here, we had more freedom to go and do stuff on our own, just like me, my mom, and my sister, the 3 of us. So, I don't know, just moving on from your past, just don't think about it as something you're never gonna get again. think of it as a memory that will live with you forever. Think of it as something that changed you for better, for worse, but it's made you who you are today. Just think of it like that. Don't think of it like, I'll never get it back. I never will have that again. Think of it like, hey, maybe next year things will be better, or maybe if not better, different, a new story to tell. You can't have a, how am I gonna say this? You can't have a bestseller if every chapter is the same. If that makes any sense. Write your own book on life. Make your own decisions on how things are gonna work. Accept it. Like, brace for the unexpected. I guess that's the best way that I can put it. And you, the person that sent me this message, and everybody in general, you're all unique. You're all talented in some way, even if you're not the stereotypical smart, where you know how to do a math problem. Big deal. Even if you're not that smart, you're still maybe logic smart, creative smart. You're a different kind. You are your own person, and you can write your own story. But you can't keep going back and correcting what's already been written or reading over it to make sure it matches your standards. Books have ups and downs. Just wait until your climax. You haven't hit it yet. It's coming, though. It's just gonna be a while. So, face every day with a smile. Face every day with the reality that it's gonna be different from the day before. And you're okay with that. So, I hope everybody enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions for the next Rosie's View, it probably will be about a month from now. So don't give any questions that need to be answered immediately. If you do like need to talk to me for advice or something, make sure you put like immediate answer or something, and I will give you a response as soon as possible. It will not be in a video, but I will give you a response, even if it's something like really private. Like, I will talk to you about it. So, my DMs on Twitter are open. My YouTube messages, you can send me on there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. And I will be here to help you guys, because all I want to do with you guys is just help you. That's why I make videos every day. So, thank you guys for being here for me and supporting me. And I hope all of you beautiful people have amazing days and amazing lives. And I hope that for the people that asked questions for this episode, I hope my answers helped you. If not, feel free to yell at me. I'm sorry. This is just my answers from my experience. So if you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and comment down below and share it with your friends or whatever. I don't know. And just everybody have an amazing day. Goodbye, darlings.